Have you ever looked at a friend or a neighbor or someone at work who suddenly dropped 50 pounds? And when you asked how they did it, they leaned in and said, "It's a shot." Or maybe you keep seeing those celebrity headlines: Hollywood star drops 40 pounds on Ozempic, and you feel curious or jealous or both. Now you're here wondering, is this real? Could it work for me? Is it safe? And how do you actually do it right? Hello, everybody. My name is Christopher Durham. My wife, Laraine, and I started the Downsized because we were tired of the silence and the shame around obesity, and because we discovered GLP-1s and were successful with them. We were tired of people being told it was their fault, that if they just tried harder, they'd magically fix it. Obesity is a disease. It deserves real treatment, and so do you. Together, Lorraine and I have lost more than 150 pounds, not with some secret willpower trick, not with perfect meal plans, but with real medical help. GLP-1 medications like Zepbound, Mounjaro, Wegovy, and Ozempic, plus daily choices that turned a shot into real lasting change. I've personally lost 104 pounds using Tirzepatide, Zepbound, and Mounjaro. We paid for every single dose out of pocket because our insurance wouldn't cover it. And we'd do it again tomorrow. Before I go any further, let's be clear. I am not a doctor. Lorraine is not a doctor. We're real people sharing what worked for us and what we've learned from thousands of others on this adventure. This is not medical advice. Talk to your doctor about what's right for you. If you find this helpful, like this video, subscribe to The Downsized, and share it with someone who needs it. Your story might help the next person win theirs. So let's talk about what the shots really are. Well, these shots aren't diet pills. They're not detox teas or Hollywood cleanses. They're not quick fixes. They're real medical treatments that change how your body works. Zepbound and Mounjaro both use an ingredient called Tirzepatide, made by Eli Lilly. Wegovy and Ozempic both use semaglutide, made by Novo Nordisk. They're called GLP-1 receptor agonists. Tirzepatide does a little bit extra. It also activates a hormone called GIP that works alongside GLP-1 to help manage your appetite and how your body uses insulin. In plain English, they do three things. They slow down how fast your food leaves your stomach, so you feel full longer and eat less without feeling tortured. Number two, they help your pancreas release insulin when you actually need it, keeping your blood sugar steadier. Number three, they quiet that constant food noise in your brain, the voice that whispers, "Go get a snack. What's for dinner? What's up next? I'm starving. Feed me. The nuclear winter is coming. Just one more bite." For me, that food noise was always there. When it finally got quiet because of these medications, it felt like I was getting a piece of my mind back. It felt like I had the power and the agency I needed. So, of course, the perennial question is, how much weight can you really expect to lose? Well, these shots do work, but they don't melt off pounds. They don't take away 50 or 100 pounds overnight. In the STEP trials for semaglutide and the SURMOUNT trials for tirzepatide, most people lost about 0.5 to 2 pounds per week on average. Some weeks are faster, some slower, but the trend adds up if you stay consistent. That might not sound dramatic, but if you think about it, at a steady 1 to 2 pounds per week, that's 50 to 100 pounds a year. Real weight gone for good if you protect it. So if you see a headline that says lost 40 pounds in a month, remember that's not normal. It's not healthy. Real medical weight loss is steady, safe, and sustainable, not a crash diet. What exactly is the difference between the diabetes and the obesity versions of these medications? And here's where people get mixed up. Semaglutide is sold under two brand names: Ozempic for diabetes and Wegovy for obesity. Same ingredient, different approvals from the FDA. Tirzepatide is sold as Mounjaro for diabetes and Zepbound for obesity. Same deal, same ingredient, same medication, all works, right? It's really what it was FDA approved for and what you may be able to get your insurance approved for. And all these medications have a few other comorbidities. Insurance cares which one you get and why. Some plans only cover the diabetes version if you have diabetes. Some won't cover the obesity version at all. Ours doesn't. So the best drug, it's the one your doctor thinks is right and the one your plan will actually help you pay for. Let's talk about how to start. Don't start with a random link on social media. Start smart. Talk to your doctor. Obesity is a disease, so treat it like one. Bring your weight history, be honest about what you've tried, what didn't work, and why you want real medical help. Get your blood work. Obesity is more than the number on the scale. It's your A1C, cholesterol, thyroid, liver, glucose, all of it. Laraine and I both found surprises in our labs that changed our plan and made it safer. Check your insurance. These meds work, but they're expensive. Some plans cover one, not the other. Some want proof you've tried other things first. The reality is the best GLP-1 shot is often the one your plan will help pay for. So call your insurance company, ask them about your plan, ask questions, see what they'll cover, what hoops they want. Look at the manufacturer savings. Lilly Direct and NovoCare are direct-to-consumer pharmacy services run by the drug companies themselves. They help with paperwork, partner pharmacies, and patient savings programs. And if your doctor is opposed to prescribing it, we run into those once in a while. If you live in an area with a few specialists, telehealth might be an option too. Just make sure they follow your state's rules and work with real licensed doctors, prescribers, and pharmacies. So let's talk about a couple of the biggest myths to break. Before you hear what works, let's break a few of the myths that sink people early. Myth number one, the shot does all the work. Nope. It quiets the hunger, makes it easier, it makes you full faster, but it won't pick your groceries or get you to bed on time. You still have to live your life. This is still work. Now, honestly, this was the easiest weight loss I've ever done. A lot of people will tell you you got to work hard and they're trying to defend this as hard work. It's work. Don't get me wrong. Take the shot and you'll be okay, but the shot does not do all the work by itself. Myth number two, you only need it for a little while. Most people will likely be on these meds for life or long term. These shots treat obesity, they do not cure it. When you lose weight, you're treating the symptom. The disease is still there. Stop treatment, and for many, the food noise comes back, so does the weight. The step trials for semaglutide showed that when people stop, most people regain the weight over time. Myth number three, you can just tough it out. You can do it. You can be strong. Obesity is not about willpower. It's not your personal failure. It's a real disease. The American Medical Association, the Obesity Society, and the World Health Organization all say so. You don't tough out high blood pressure. You treat it. Let's talk about 11 real things that actually matter. So maybe your first shots are sitting in the fridge right now. Now, what do? Do you actually take them? What do you actually do to make them work? So here's how to meet the medicine halfway and make the weight loss real and lasting. The first and honestly the most important shot, my number one rule, is just take your shot every time. People skip doses when real life gets busy or money gets tight. But here's the truth. The food noise never forgets. If you skip your shot, the hunger creeps back in, sometimes quietly, sometimes all at once. And suddenly that just this week break turns into starting over. The big clinical trials like the STEP trials for semaglutide and the SURMOUNT trials for tirzepatide showed people lost real weight because they stayed consistent. They didn't stop and start. They didn't wait until next Monday. They treated this like medicine because that's what it is. Think about it. You wouldn't skip your blood pressure pill or your diabetes med just because you're busy. Obesity is a disease, not a lifestyle trend. Missing doses means missing the treatment. Honestly, if you miss a dose this week, it will impact your next 3 to 4 shots, your next 28 days. You will get off track. Just take your shot. If you ever need to pause, do it with your doctor, not by accident. Plan ahead, budget ahead, talk through insurance, because every missed shot is a door wide open for old hunger to walk right back in. Now, all of that to be said, if there are medical occasions when you need to stop taking your shots, absolutely you and your doctor should do that. When we had colonoscopies, they like you to be off the shots for a little while before you're sedated. So make sure you talk to your doctor. Number two, eat enough protein. Protect your muscle. Here's something nobody told me when I started. These meds shrink your appetite, but your body still needs real fuel to protect your muscle. If you don't eat enough protein, you won't just lose fat. Your body will burn through your muscle too. And that's your best insurance policy while you're losing weight. When you lose muscle, your metabolism slows down, you get weaker, more tired, and the weight you worked so hard to lose can sneak back faster when the hunger returns. Keeping your muscle means keeping your burn. It means feeling stronger, not just lighter. So, how much protein is enough? Well, most doctors will tell you to aim for about 30 grams of protein with each meal if you can. For most people, that works out to roughly 100 grams a day. More if you're bigger, a little bit less if you're smaller. This isn't about building huge biceps, it's about protecting what keeps you strong. Talk to your doctor, your nutritionist, your dietitian about this. Professional groups like the Obesity Society and the American Society for Metabolic and Bariatric Surgery agree protein comes first when you're losing weight with medical help. Their guidelines say 1 to 1.5 grams per kilo of body weight is smart. But here's what that means. That's based on your healthy target weight, not the weight you started at. So if your healthy goal is around 200 pounds, that's around 90 kilos, which means you'd aim for 90 to 135 grams of protein a day to protect your muscle as you lose fat. If you're older or you've lost a lot of muscle over the years, staying on the higher end helps because once you lose muscle, it's harder to get it back. Eggs, yogurt, chicken, fish, shrimp, lean beef, tofu, cottage cheese, beans, if they work for you, just real food that feeds your body what it needs. Your appetite is smaller now, so every bite has to count. Protein isn't extra, it's the starting point and it's your armor. Number 3, this is where a lot of people miss. Fruits and veggies matter. Make your bites count. Eat real food. One thing that surprises people on these meds, your appetite shrinks, but your body still needs way more than just protein to stay healthy. Fruits and vegetables fill that gap. They bring fiber, vitamins, and minerals to your body. Your body needs to work right when you're eating less food overall. They help fuel your body with the nutrients it needs to stay strong while the shot does its job. Fiber keeps you full longer and keeps your digestion moving. So if you're worried about that constipation, fiber in real food helps. And honestly, it really matters because GLP-1s slow down your stomach. The color on your plate isn't just pretty. It's proof you're feeding your body the good stuff that helps you heal. Pick produce you actually like. Berries, apples, pears, oranges. Fresh and simple. Spinach, kale, peppers, cucumbers, broccoli, asparagus. Grill them, roast them, toss them in salad. This isn't about choking down food you hate. It's about making it taste good enough to stick with. Interestingly, you will probably discover on these medications that your taste buds have changed. Try new things. Even if you don't think you liked it before, try it again. Now, if you don't like it, don't eat it. That's fine, but try new things. Laraine and I love to go walk a farmer's market, see new things, talk to the farmers, and go, I've never seen this before. How do you prepare it? We go back and try it. About half the time we actually like it, so we'll get it again. And here's the truth on these meds. You only get so many bites a day. Don't waste them on boxed junk. That's just salt, sugar, and filler. Spend them on real, fresh food that fuels your body and does something for you. When we look at the modern obesity guidance from the American College of Cardiology, the Obesity Society, and the American College of Lifestyle Medicine, all of them say the same thing. Fruits, vegetables, and fiber are the foundation for a healthier metabolism and real lasting weight management. The shot helps you eat less, but only you decide what fills your plate. Every bite counts. Fuel your body with the nutrients it needs and make it worth it. Number 4, hydration is not optional. Drink your water. This one sounds so simple, but it's one of the first things people skip. On a GLP-1, your stomach empties slower. That's part of how you feel full longer, but it also means constipation and bloating hit fast if you're not drinking enough water. Water keeps your digestion moving, helps your body flush out what it doesn't need, and keeps your appetite signals honest. A lot of people think they're hungry, but they're really just dehydrated. We saw this ourselves. The days we didn't stay on top of the water, the nausea was worse, the energy was worse, and the hunger crept back in weird ways. And then there's the other half of this, sweet drinks. One soda or fancy latte a day can easily add up to 15 pounds a year. Laraine always says she doesn't like to drink her calories unless it's wine. The CDC and every obesity guideline remind people that liquid sugar is one of the sneakiest ways to blow your progress. The shot can't outwork that. So keep it simple. Water, sparkling water, unsweet tea, flavor it with lemon, cucumber, or mint. If you need to make it interesting, carry a water bottle, refill it, track it if you have to. If you want to get fancy, fine, but the goal is the same. Drink enough to keep your body moving and your hunger honest. And honestly, I drink a Diet Coke. Some people don't like it. Had one every day the last year and a half, still lost 104 pounds. So you do what's right for you. Most guidelines from the Obesity Action Coalition to the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics agree. Aim for about 64 ounces a day as a baseline. Some people need more, some less, but that's a good place to start if you're not used to counting. Your body is working hard to heal and drop weight. Water is the easiest tool you have to help it along. Don't skip it. Number 5, stick to a real world strategy. No tricks, no fad diets. Nothing that's going to make this go faster. It doesn't exist. No matter what any TikTok tells you, there is no magic detox or secret plan. And you won't find the rigid meal plan at the Downsized either. Not from me, not from Laraine. That's because real life blows up perfect plans. Kids, work, stress, boredom. They don't care what's printed on your fridge. These meds shrink your appetite. That's powerful, but real life still shows up. You need a way of eating that works when you're on the shot and for the rest of your life. Build sustainable habits. It's the only way to succeed long term. And we're not here to preach, but we're always happy to share our real world approach. And ours is very, very simple. Eat real food, protein first, every meal, every day. Fill the rest of your plate with real fruits and veggies, food that fuels your body with nutrients and fiber. Drink your water, not liquid sugar. Keep the boxes and bags in check. Processed snack foods are cheap filler that waste your bites. Lord knows I am a child of the 70s and grew up with Kraft macaroni and cheese and Chef Boyardee, and my brain will trigger from the 8-year-old me quicker than a heartbeat. Honestly, on these meds, I don't want it. I don't feel denied. It's fine. I just don't need any of that stuff. But if you want it once in a while, is it going to kill you? No. But eat real food. Make your food taste good, because this isn't punishment. Use seasonings. Don't be afraid of a little salt. You're probably going to have an electrolyte along the way anyway. Herbs, all kinds of fun things make your food taste good. We don't count any points. There's no spreadsheets. There's no 30-page PDF to break by Wednesday. Just a pattern you can stick to at a soccer game, at work, or on vacation. And honestly, a pattern you can stick to for life. Again, the modern obesity guidance on this from the Obesity Society and the American College of Cardiology and the American College of Lifestyle Medicine all say the same thing. Forget rigid diets. Focus on a pattern you can live with. The shot helps you eat less, but your daily strategy decides what fills your plate. Keep it simple, keep it real, and make it yours. Number 6, protect your sleep. It's part of the treatment. Most people think weight loss is just about food and movement, but sleep is the hidden gear that keeps the whole machine running. If you're not sleeping enough, your hunger hormones fight back, your brain makes more ghrelin. That's the hormone that makes you feel hungry, and less leptin, the one that tells you you're full. That means more cravings, less self-control, and a higher chance of wandering to the fridge when you're not really hungry. Now, with these medications, you won't probably. When you're on a GLP-1, you're already working with a smaller appetite, but bad sleep can push your cravings right back up. And poor sleep makes it harder to manage stress, which for a lot of us used to mean eating. So what's the goal? 7 to 9 hours a night. The Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine says people who sleep in that healthy range have lower BMI, fewer cravings, and better self-control around food. Obesity guidelines agree real sleep hygiene is part of real obesity treatment. So now we guard it, protect it. Protect your bedtime. Put your phone down, make your bedroom cool and dark. Pick a shutdown time that works for you, then stick to it. It's not about being perfect every night. It's about treating sleep like it's part of the prescription, because it is. Number 7, stay active. Protect your freedom to move and do more. The shot helps you eat less, but it doesn't keep your body flexible, mobile, or strong on its own. Staying active does that. Movement keeps you from just being smaller. It helps you do more with the body you're fighting for. The real goal isn't to burn calories. The real goal is to protect your flexibility, mobility, and agility so you can do the things you want to do, and maybe even the things you thought you'd never do again. This doesn't have to be complicated. For some people, it's stretching every morning to loosen stiff joints. For others, it's walking the dog a little further, carrying your own groceries, taking the stairs instead of the elevator. It could be dancing at your kid's wedding without pain, getting back into the garden, playing on the floor with your grandkids, and standing up without help. And of course, for many, it's the gym. Health guidelines say light, steady movement helps keep weight off. But the real win is that it keeps your body ready for real life. The more weight you lose, the more freedom you get. But movement is what makes sure you can use that freedom. Start with what you can do today. Now, I know there's some of you out there thinking, I'm 100 pounds overweight, I'm 200 pounds overweight, I'm 300 pounds overweight, I can barely walk to the bathroom. Start where you are. And as you progress, you will find freedom to do more. So do what's right for you. Don't let anybody out there bully you into saying you have to do X, Y, and Z with movement and exercise. You don't. You have to do what's right with you. Work with your doctor. Stand up more often, walk around the block, stretch what's tight. Do something that makes you feel good, not punished or judged. If you have limits, be honest and work around them safely. The point is to keep moving so your body stays yours to enjoy. This isn't just about losing weight. It's about living the life you want with a body that lets you do it. I like to say my goal is never skinny. My goal is never buff and muscular. My goal is just to be average, just to be a normal guy. Staying active helps do that. Number 8, expect side effects. Plan for them. This is real medicine, so real side effects can happen, but don't be afraid. For most people, they do not. But don't let them scare you off. They don't happen to everyone. And for most people, they're mild and manageable. Clinical trials and real world data show that significant nausea or GI issues show up in about 20 to 30% of people, depending on the dose and the medication. Look at the step trials for semaglutide or Surmount for Tirzepatide. Same ballpark. So if you're feeling nauseous, bloated, constipated, or extra tired, you're not broken and you're not alone. These meds slow your stomach down, change your digestion, and quiet your hunger hormones, so your body needs time to adjust. Nausea is the big one, constipation as well. For some people, especially when you bump up your dose, smaller meals can help, eating slower helps, sipping water throughout the day, not chugging it all at once can make a big difference. Constipation can sneak up too because your gut slows down. More water, more fiber from fruits and veggies, and light daily movement can help keep things moving. Some people need a stool softener. That's normal. Maybe a Mago 7. Talk to your doctor if you need it. If you ever feel rough enough to want to quit, don't just ghost the treatment. Talk to your doctor first. Sometimes it's as simple as titrating slower, tweaking your food, or changing how you take your dose. We've been there too. Laraine and I both had rough weeks, but we didn't just stop. We talked it through and adjusted. The American Gastroenterological Association says most GLP-1 side effects can be managed if you titrate carefully and stay in touch with your provider. So plan for it, but don't panic if it happens. Be patient with your body while it learns this new rhythm. And remember, not everyone feels rough. You might feel great. Just stay ready just in case. Honestly, my side effects have been very mild, here and there a little bit, but I have never once thought I need to stop these medications. I've never once regretted doing them. All right, number 9, keep your doctor in the loop. I cannot stress this enough. Don't do this alone. These meds are strong. They're prescription medications. They change how your body handles hunger, digestion, and blood sugar. So you can't just set it and forget it. You need to stay connected with your provider the whole way through. Your dose might need adjusted. Some people titrate up faster. Some need to slow down. Your labs, A1C, cholesterol, thyroid, liver, blood pressure should be checked and tracked over time. A good provider will stay on top of those numbers, watch for side effects, and help you get the full benefit without unnecessary misery. And here's the honest truth. Not every doctor knows these meds inside and out yet. Many are learning right alongside of us. So be proactive. If you have questions, ask if something feels off. Say it. Be vocal about it. If you're struggling with side effects, don't wait. Message your provider, call them, bring it up. Don't just hope it works out. That's exactly what Laraine and I did. We didn't need to wait for an appointment if something felt wrong. We messaged, we asked, we adjusted, and that's how we stayed on track. Not because we knew everything, because we certainly did not, but because we didn't try to guess our way through alone. I can tell you at one point during my weight loss, really, it took about 50 weeks to lose 100 pounds. I had been on blood pressure medication for 25 years. My blood pressure was dropping because I was losing weight. So I was feeling dizzy and unsteady. And I eventually had to speak with my doctor. We cut my blood pressure medicine in half. And then a few months later, I was able to completely come off of it. But I needed to talk to my doctor. It was important. And if your doctor isn't giving you the help you need, find another one. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. It's a real nuisance. It can take time and energy you do not feel like you have. But the hard work is worth it. I promise you. The hard work is worth it to have the best care you can. This is real treatment for a real disease. You deserve a provider who treats it that way. So keep your doctor in the loop. Show up, speak up, message when you need to, and if you have to, switch because you're worth the best care you can get. Number 10, know your why. Weight loss is not just about the number on the scale. If the only reason you're taking the shot is to hit a number, the motivation can fade fast. Honestly, when I started this, my motivation was not to lose weight. I woke up one morning and realized that my mother had died only a few years older than I am, young, from obesity-related heart complications. Basically, she dropped dead in her bathroom. And I looked at my kids and said, if I don't do something right now about this, I am not going to be here to walk them down the aisle, to see my grandbabies. It's just not going to happen. I know the absolute fact. Both of my parents died from obesity-related complications. So stop and ask yourself, why do I want this weight gone? Maybe it's to run around with your kids or grandkids. Maybe it's to walk into a room and feel like yourself again. Maybe it's to travel, sit comfortably on a plane, fit in the clothes you want to wear, or dance at your daughter's wedding without pain. Write it down, put it on your fridge, keep it close when things feel tough because the tough days come, but your why keeps you in the fight. And this medicine helps so much. It changes your mindset that if you combine the medication with a powerful reason, you will succeed. Number 11, build your circle. Don't do this alone. Obesity is a disease, but the world still loves to shame people for it, and many people don't believe it. So you need people in your corner who actually get it, people who know the food noise is real, the side effects are real, and the fight is worth it anyway. Your circle can look however you need it to. Maybe it's your partner, a trusted friend, your family, a local support group, or an online community you can lean on from home. And if you don't have that yet, you do now. The Downsize is not just a YouTube channel. It's a real community of people like you, people figuring this out in real life, sharing the messy parts and the wins, telling the truth about the system, the shots, the cost, and the daily choices. We're here most Wednesday nights for our Downsize Live, talking with you, the community, answering questions and building this circle together. And you can watch our Downsized Dish interviews too, because every person has a unique story and a lesson worth learning. And if you'd like to meet us in person, meet other GLP-1 users in person, we're doing meetups around the country. Make sure you go to thedownsize.org. They're absolutely free. Come say hello. You could even go on a downsized cruise if you'd like to learn more about that. It's also at our website. The more people you can talk to, share with, and learn from, the stronger you'll be. The adventure is yours, but you don't have to do it alone. Number 12, fight for your care. Push for coverage, for honesty, for better treatment. Here's the part nobody tells you. The system is not on our side. Some insurance plans cover these meds, some don't. Honestly, we do not have a plan that will cover it. We're a small business, and in the state of North Carolina where we live, there is not one available. Some insurance companies want you to fail on other diets first. Some try to block you with paperwork and denials. So fight for it. Call your insurance company, ask about your plan, talk to your company, ask the hard questions. Look for manufacturer savings cards, direct-to-consumer pharmacy options like Lilly Direct and NovoCare, and telehealth if your local doctor won't help you. It's a pain. It takes phone calls, appeals, maybe switching providers, but you are worth that work. This is real treatment for a disease, and you deserve to get what you need to reclaim your health. So, the takeaway. Your friend lost 50 pounds or a celebrity headline got your attention. It's real. These shots work. For most people, they do exactly what they're supposed to do. They quiet the hunger, they help you lose weight, and they give you a real fighting chance. But they are not magic. They treat obesity. They don't cure it. You have to meet the medicine halfway. Start with your doctor, get your labs, fight for coverage, use savings cards and manufacturer help if you can. Then do the daily work. Take your shot, protect your protein, eat real fruits and veggies, drink water, skip liquid sugar, please. Use strategy over fad diets, sleep, move, plan for bumps, and be honest about what's driving you to the fridge. It all sounds complicated, but to be quite frank, it's not. Go see your doctor, say, I need help, build the plan, get the prescription, take the shot, and start day one. You can add everything else. All of these points are plus one. The first step is you taking your control, working with your doctor, and getting that shot and taking it. You can do it. Obesity is not your fault, but reclaiming our health is our responsibility. And the hope is real. If you stick with it, most people do lose weight, and you can too. I've lost 104 pounds, and I never thought I would. People say, what was your goal weight? And I'll laugh. I say a number, and it was like saying you're going to win 500 millions in the lottery. It's a fantasy. But I promise you, the hard work is worth it. The cost is worth it because you're worth it. One thing from this list, just one, nail it this week, then stack another one on top. That's how you win and how you build something that lasts. If this helped you, like this video, subscribe to The Downsized, and drop your story below. Your truth helps the next person win theirs. And please make sure and come back and visit us. My name is Christopher Durham, and we are The Downsized.